Hi guys, welcome to the Millennial Movie Fan Channel. My name's Tyler. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and share this video all around your friends and family. That way they can contribute to the movie conversation. Today's retro movie review is going to be for Goodfellas. It's one of my favorite movies that I've seen a couple times now. It's a movie that I think a lot of people hold up as one of the best movies of all time. It just fires on all cylinders, and it is good at literally every aspect of any way you can rate a movie. This movie takes the cake and is excellent in that facet. This movie's got a lot of charm and witty one-liners. It's got over-the-top characters with crazy funny names. They do tracking shots throughout, like when they go in the Copacabana and through the kitchen, all these different areas. They do long tracking shots that I really think are great. I admire those a lot. I go back to them all the time. It's just funny. They're passing people. There's a million things going on in the background, and the camera just follows them around through. It's really well done. You got Henry's narration. Karen even does a narration at a certain point, but throughout the movie you would think that would get annoying, especially considering the long runtime of this movie. But it really doesn't. It fits really well. It's charming, and it adds a bit of flavor to the movie. Keeps the narrative going along. And like I said, this movie is very, very long, but the pace is incredible. There's always something exciting going on that keeps the story flowing, but also keeps your attention, makes you laugh, it is interesting. And one of the things I love about this movie is that it follows the bad guy. There's movies that came before, like this past month, I've been reviewing the Godfather movies. They follow the bad guy. Shows like Sons of Anarchy, they follow a guy who has done terrible things in the past. It could be murderers, thieves, criminals of whatever kind, and you see them doing bad actions, but the movie still is constructed in a way that makes you root for them. And that's kind of what this movie is. It takes the deeds of some other bad people and it holds that up to the ideals of the main protagonist, which is made a protagonist because it looks like his bad deeds aren't as bad as what these other people were doing. Like, look what they were doing over here. And it's also, you see the movie from Henry's point of view, so the narration plays into that, and it makes him a little more sympathetic, even though he's going along with these guys that are just killing people left and right. And towards the end of the movie, it's like even more and more frequent. But I like these movies that have you root for the bad guy. They're caught up in all sorts of stuff. By the end, it's drugs, murder, it's like racketeering and all the like money laundering stuff with businesses. They're committing arson to burn businesses down. But like I said, there's real charming characters. There's a 2 times guy to get the papers guy. That's one of my favorite guys. I like the Johnny Roast Beef. They got a guy named Johnny Roast Beef. They just give him weird nicknames and whatever. Joe Pesci's character, Tommy, is so over the top. He's shooting people in the foot. He's just waving a gun around, and they all just kind of laugh at him. They just laugh at the guy. He's a psycho murderer, and then he's killing people, and they just kind of laugh it off, and they encourage his crazy antics, and they kind of ramp the guy up. All these people are bad news, but you root for them because of how this movie is constructed and how it portrays certain people and the charming nature of the characters and how smooth they are. There are a lot of smooth operators, wise guys. But I do like all the characters. You follow Henry around, and Ray Liotta is so good. I just like the Karen, where's the fucking money, Karen? He just It's a really tight script for this movie that I admire. I think there's no wasted screen time at all. Everything is purposeful and plays to what the story is trying to convey. And that's why this movie is one of my favorites of all time. If you guys haven't seen Goodfellas, I definitely recommend that you check it out. I don't know if it's on streaming anymore, but seek this movie out because this movie is amazing, and you can tell that it has inspired a lot of different scenes, different characters, different things from different movies. This movie is almost perfect, and it's really entertaining, and it's a great movie to kind of sink your teeth into if you can set aside the time for how long it is, but it's definitely worth it. And that brings me to one of my favorite parts of the review. This is the meme of the movie, as you can see here. This one's pretty self-explanatory. I just think it's really funny when people are like, yeah, let's go for a nice meal. They're like, let's go to Olive Garden. You know, nice Italian dinner. Oh my god. I'm a big Applebee's guy, so I mean, that's my kind of guilty pleasure, but this one got me. That's my review for Goodfellas, guys. Tune in Friday. I'm definitely going to review Unhinged. It's the new Russell Crowe movie. Unfortunately, theaters aren't open near me. New Mutants and Antlers were supposed to come out, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to catch those movies in time for a review for Friday. So Friday's movie is going to be Unhinged. I love this movie, so tune in for my review, and we can talk about it. I will see you guys then.